Man, I did it with my own sound, and I got my own city that I hold down. Just admit it already. You got plans to do it, but we did it already. Got a couple DMs I done slid in already. Gotta ask YG if he hit it already. Yeah, I'm a star like Moesha's, running up the numbers like Aisha's. Yeah, I be sliding, I be creeping. Girls these days, they just don't know how to keep it. But I got it all handled. They try to box me in, I got my own angles, yeah. I'ma spend the summer getting to the cake, and I'ma wishing wood on every candle. I'm like,
please, please tell me why you always hating. Why you hating? Please tell me why you always hating. Please, please tell me why you always hating. Why you hating? Please tell me why you always hating. Please, please tell me why you always hating. Why you hating? Please tell me why you always hating. Please, please tell me why you always hating. Why you hating? Please tell me why you always hating.
If you ain't know me, bet you know now. Juicy came through with the verse for me both times. In Pot Town, that's automatic, hold down. What's that? Ask no question, just hold it down. Why you hating on the progress? I'm a humble, I don't even pop what I do. I just drive the Maybach through the projects, and still brazy, I ain't even drive shit. Hate from a distance, please don't try me, cause we'll turn it up on anybody. I see why they don't like me, yelling out 400, they go too heavy. I'm with the posse back at it. Whoa. That mean come on, go on platinum. Whoa. That mean I got a Kindle in my mattress. Oh, I got the bitty back bragging.
Please, please tell me why you always hating.
Why you hating?
Please tell me why you always hating. Please, please tell me why you always hating.
Why you hating?
Please tell me why you always hating. Please, please tell me why you always hating.
Why you hating?
Please tell me why you always hating. Please, please tell me why you always hating.
Why you hating?
Please tell me why you always hating.
Left field, call it. Babe Ruth, ball it. Your boyfriend's got a cauliflower, and I'm a. So sue me. Who you, Judge Judy? Stacking the rubies. If life was a movie, then you could just call me the Goonies. You're not relevant. Trolling on the internet. No respect. Haven't moved out of your parents' basement yet. Big neck. Coming with the beat that's gonna break your neck.
Yeah, you can hear me now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you like it loud, we can make it loud. Can you hold it down? Cause we can hold it down. Yeah, you can hear me now. Yeah, you can hear me now. Turn it up to 11. Blow it up straight to heaven. Dropping big beats so they gotta listen. Yeah, you can hear me now. We're just a couple of weirdos coming to your city, sending bass into your earlobes like your bleached out hairdos. We glowing in the dark, got the spark, bout to flare the fuse. That's just how we do. To Geronimo, parachute, skydiving off your parents' roof. Saw the magician's assistant in half like who the are you? Who the are you? Who the are we? We be the dudes who just come over to water the lawn. We don't say hi, we just come over to walk your dog. We nice like that, we super nice like that.
Yeah, you can hear me now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you like it loud, we can make it loud. Can you hold it down? Cause we can hold it down. Yeah, you can hear me now. Yeah, you can hear me now. Turn it
Come on, Jamie, let's go.
You know the part of the song, everybody sings along. Well, that's us, listen up, shout it out, I'm talking all night. The end is nowhere in sight. From the streets to the tracks, here's to never looking back, cause the past doesn't last. Long as we're together, just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better. We know we are brighter than all the stars. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. We make the rules, break 'em when we want to. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. Forever. Young forever. We'll stay young forever. Unwinding every moment, like the clock is broken. Never stopping, never slowing.
5-minute warning
Yeah, we're living wide open.
before I play the computer.
Unwinding every moment, like the clock is broken. Never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. We know we are.
There we go. Can Jamie bring J-HELLERUD down? This is his 10th attempt on the year.
Caught up in my put your head on backwards. Been scared on after engaging, laugh about what just happened. Napkins get sent to mammies, is that too graphic? Catch you in traffic, you sitting daffy like stealing candy. My ceiling's absent, my wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my finish splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches.
everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, the passing game will be a focus. The Rams are #1 in forcing interceptions, and they'll be up against the Dolphins team that will need to avoid those turnovers.
Let's go Rams.
To the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California, where we'll hand it over to our commentators.
Let's go Rams.
Well, Larry, there's a new stadium set to open in Inglewood in 2019, but for now, we're in the heart of the city.
Last time you almost had me. I have to not let that happen again.
Should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams. Rivers on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
Looking for a seam, but finding none.
That boy got eaten up.
And that's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker.
Oh, pick it! Come on.
And now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on third down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this one home.
Oh, whatever.
The 13 yards that time and a first.
Well, the advantage certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
A first down throw here for Rivers.
I should have brought that back, man. What the heck?
Certainly not how they envisioned.
My guy did one of those freezes.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
That's my speedy guy, too.
They'll come out in the pistol. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Here's Murray. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And here's a look at the starting offense. Second down following the run. They go with Murray again.
Oh, my guy didn't block you. Are you kidding me?
3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and
Whatever.
And let's run through the Dolphins defense.
Geno Atkins is an absolute force as a defensive tackle.
No, that my guy should have picked you up.
To alter their game plan. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now Roethlisberger.
Oh, my guy was gone for a touchdown on that.
And now 4th down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger.
How's he dive 50 feet? He dove 50 feet.
Guys. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
Whatever. You guys always have some random stuff up their sleeve when you play me.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. The defense here for the Rams.
Deion Buchanan was drafted as a safety, but makes many of his plays as a linebacker in their scheme.
Second down, Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the...
Are you shitting me? You're getting so lucky already. I'm user it and you're letting the computer catch.
4 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but
that was not
he's
a
not
user.
shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big
My
way.
view
I've seen
is
guys
stuck
throw
out.
5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Rivers now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The intended target that time, Marcus Colston. And now it's third down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Third and goal for Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
My guy just sticks his hand out. What the heck?
And that'll bring up a fourth down.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away.
Miss it?
And not allow a touchdown.
Oh, you're lucky.
Gostkowski's kick is good.
Lucky.
And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
I can't
So the
believe
drive takes
you
them inside the 10, but ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Again, it's Murray. Trying to find a lane.
Offsides, baby.
To the line of scrimmage.
What?
No more. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Ten-yard penalty there on first down, so now 1st and 20. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. They got 29 yards there. And it'll be first down Rams.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage
The
after
what?
it.
Yeah, I haven't
So
used it or
play,
seen
let's
it
see if
yet.
they
I
catch
just
their
seen a
defense
video on
maybe
it.
on their heels. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On first down, Murray. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Pick 6, I'd have to throw it first.
They come up early on second down, here's Roethlisberger.
Are you kidding me? Niles ball drops a touchdown? Oh my god! Oh my god! I've never seen you get so lucky. Oh wait, yeah, last time I played you.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Bryant with a catch right side.
Nice drop,
and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Ooh, I better take the points.
I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him.
Are you kidding me? It lagged that much? I missed it by like a mile. I clicked it like 5 seconds before the bar even was there. And it didn't register all the way to the end.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
I can't even do audibles on defense. What the fuck?
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Second down, Rivers firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here's Rivers. Over the middle, he hits Austin. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a second down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. Play action now. Rivers. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan.
Wow, this is so laggy, I couldn't even control that guy. He ran on his own.
Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive.
Oh, really? And he gets tripped up over a ghost?
At the 49. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Another pistol look here. Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Jeffrey's little burly linebacker out.
Now Roethlisberger. He's got the second-year man. This is Devontae Parker.
See, that'd be a touchdown. I can't control my guy after the catch. It's so laggy. He ran in. That was an easy touchdown right there.
I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run,
You need to invest in some Ethernet cords so you can not play on Wi-Fi.
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Why is it so laggy?
From the pistol, they run it with Murray. And some space here. Touchdown, LA! Latavius Murray, touchdown number 15.
Oh, shit. My dude's hurt.
The Rams are going to jump back in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block
click,
downfield.
Click,
you have to have a good
click.
guy carrying the ball, too.
Oh, my gosh, dude. This is stupid.
Difference maker lugging the rock.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department.
It doesn't even register the second click.
Score.
I'm even clicking it before it gets light blue. Oh, that kickoff registers the second I click it, though.
This one taken just inside the 10. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, come on, Cam Chancellor, you pussy. Jump up and get the ball.
That'll bring up second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
To throw, Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Now a run for Barner. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
To throw is Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. 2 remaining.
So stupid. This is so laggy.
Second quarter. Seven yards remaining here on 3rd down. Now Rivers. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Rivers to throw it. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football.
Well, you can only get so lucky with quick passes. That's all I'm saying.
Rivers, he finds his man. It's Austin. He gets
that was. Every pass that you have that's a quick pass should be picked off, and they're just like.
But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
From the red zone now, Rivers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding.
Kick it, come on.
They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And that takes us from second to third down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
What? Oh my god, I thought you were going to catch that. Fuck that shit. That should have been picked. That was me that bobbled it. If you would have caught that, I would have conceded the game. I would have let you get the W. And if you make this field goal, that's bullshit. If you make this in the lag, that's bullshit. You piece of shit. I can't even kick a field goal, and you can put him right down the pipe.
To the City of Angels after this timeout. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh my gosh.
And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they were all downfield, getting to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
What way should we go? What way should we go?
They go play action here on first down. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
What way should we go?
Quickly to the line.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
That was second down one for Murray.
Oh, bunch of pussy shit.
Successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks.
Can't do anything because it's too fucking laggy for me. I can't.
On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker. And on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball. Then he made a nice tackle.
And it's caught by Parker. Touchdown, LA! Devontae Parker.
I'm trying one more extra point.
And the Rams are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point.
Yeah, but it's not moving. It's not left and right.
In front and now see on the sideline.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
That one worked a little bit better. Oh, again. Gotta be shitting me.
Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And not a bad return here.
Lucky
He gets
Whitehead
it out to
should
the
have fumbled.
25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you
Come on!
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he powers his way up past the 30. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 3rd down and 3. They run again with Barner. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The defense
Smart
came out
decision.
with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A 2nd down throw for Rivers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Woo! Everything here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll
oh shit, what do I do here?
Forward. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10.
I might, you never know.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. In motion left goes Cooks. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it free. The collision
that should have been caught.
Loose and brings up 2nd down.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
This might be a pick, but I'm going for it. This might be a pick, but I'm going for it. Just know if he catches it, it's going to be in good position.
Roethlisberger will throw. And throw right side complete.
Oh, no! I need them to get out of bounds.
So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top. As we send you cross country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley.
I don't know why I always have to give you the close games.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because
I like the way you work
it. Go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
Yeah, bring that safety to that side, baby.
2nd half starts with a run by Murray. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. A handoff. It's Murray. And he's got some space here. They give him 13.
Oh, what? That's a late hit. That's a late hit.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So the D-line's going to spread out. A run. It's Murray. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game.
Dang,
Maybe he's
dude.
getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball.
Officially no
Think back to
game.
what all those old coaches say? The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Let's go. Easy, Sue.
I have a...
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Parker, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now McManus for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I'm gonna make you fumble, bitch.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh!
Look at the offense now here, coming back out.
What are you doing, man? Quit. Who are you pulling in? Some edited player?
Plays we want to run, these things worked well for us, but sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A first throw for the backup Griffin. On the move to his left.
Oh no! Give it to me! Come on, Reed! Catch that!
The accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Griffin.
Woo! Who is this? RG3?
Flat on its back.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else?
Oh yeah, push his ass out, Cam! Push his ass out!
It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
I wasn't gonna fall for that.
Taken in at the 22.
What the fuck?
It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage.
I can't believe he went and tried to catch it.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a give. This is Murray. And he'll get it up near the 30.
Ah, I ran right into his butt.
Here. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Murray. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Woo!
One goes for 36 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. It'll be first out here after the run. Murray, the lone setback. They're going to give it to him running right.
Oh, he's so tired.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
He's
you know
tired.
You want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down.
He's really tired, man. We need to take him out. Give him a little rest.
Right away and see if he holds up.
Oh, it does, though. It matters. It's having Coleman.
And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Bryant with a catch right side.
You were just waiting for that user, huh? Oh.
It's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Coleman now.
Oh, I switched the run, but I switched it after the thing, so it doesn't work.
That team wanted it more than the other.
It's supposed to run the other way.
It actually was true. They were
I'm gonna try a smooth little play here. Depends what you're playing, though. You playing man-to-man?
And he motions the wide receiver. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's got a
you been playing man-to-man.
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And they're coming off a
I simmed it, and I think you won. I can't remember. I think.
A spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try to get something big and get things going in the excitement area.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits.
Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. He gets it to go, and the lead swells, 35-6. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins' offense now heads back on the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now Griffin.
Oh, you dirty dog! I went for the pick. I should have just went for the tackle.
A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And
Bummer.
The Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly.
I even put that guy man-to-man, too. Just couldn't keep up with him.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, you dirty dog! Go!
They finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Shit, who's hurt? Who's hurt?
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Latavius Murray.
Here's Coleman.
That's all right, because you know what Coleman does.
23 yards on the play.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And Cook has it left side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Throwing now, Roethlisberger. Now Ben.
No!
It's the football. It's loose.
Oh, I had square open too.
But he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's second down. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Almost intercepted it.
Thought that was going to be picked.
They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Now Ben on third and long. He gets it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup.
4th and 8.
It's going to make it fourth down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Oh, and he drops it.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Michael Johnson able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. 3rd and long. It's Griffin. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down.
No! Drop it!
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up.
Uh-oh.
They didn't give up any points.
Uh-oh.
So how about the
I don't like that.
One headset on the sidelines, the head coach. That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it.
What the fuck? That guy was supposed to be on a corner route.
We'll see what his offense can
This
do.
is bad.
A pass for negative yardage.
Yeah, dude.
Obviously,
I don't know what happened there.
Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So,
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Niles Paul, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
I'm going to do an onside kick.
Touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out come the Dolphins now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Z.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He's going to loft one deep.
Gosh, Jimmy Smith, you suck.
Big play there for the Dolphins. 33 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route. Being able to go over the top and make a big catch.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Griffin on 2nd down. Trying to set the screen. Picked off by It's an interception. Return for the Rams touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it.
Was that a sack interception? Like, how did that go? Did it hit the ground, or was it a straight interception after the hit?
For a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Back to the air, RG3 after the pick 6. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a Miami 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now Griffin on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. Time for a break. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Griffin. He's going to let it fly. And he's on.
Hey, oh, come on, Reed.
Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game,
heck?
and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Roethlisberger going to throw it. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's brought down after a good game. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Los Angeles 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught just inside the 10. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now it's the fullback. This is Nikita Whitlock. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And Brandon, is really no surprise to see them running the ball here. They've got the lead. There's not much time left. They just want to keep the clock moving and seal the win.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go.
It's just a play I want to try.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger.
Oh.
Incomplete.
I tried to throw a jump ball, but he didn't want to jump.
Add another touchdown on, and now the ball game is over. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Devontae Parker, man. He lit it up against his old team.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long.